Hola estudiantes, I wanted to post a face video so that you could see and hear exactly what I am trying to get across to you when I make the comments on the super site. I certainly hope that you're going on the super site after I grade your work and either listen to the repetition of the sentences or read the comments and try to understand exactly what I'm trying to correct in what you've written or said. So in chapter 7 that we're learning the reflexive verbs, you notice that some of the questions that the speakers would ask you are in the present tense and some of them are in the preterite. At least you should have recognized that some of them are in the present and some of them are in the preterite. So you need to answer those accordingly. So if the speaker asks you, ¿A qué hora te acuestas? That's the present tense. And you would answer, Me acuesto a las 10, a las 11 de la noche. If the speaker asks you, ¿A qué hora te acostaste ayer? That's the preterite. And you would answer, Me acosté a las 11 ayer. So we're expecting you now to hear the difference between ¿A qué hora te acuestas? And ¿A qué hora te acostaste? The preterite. When you're speaking in the preterite, I need you to make sure that you are putting the stress on the right syllable. If you are saying, Yo hablé, that's wrong. It's yo hablé con mi madre. Yo comí pizza? No. Yo comí pizza. Make sure that your stress when you're speaking is on the right syllable because there's a huge difference between hable and hablé. Hable, we're going to learn in lesson 12 that is the subjunctive tense. That is a word, hable. But in the preterite, it is hablé, comí, me acosté, desayuné, me desperté, me duché. You have to put the stress on the right syllable or it will be wrong in spoken Spanish. The last thing I want to talk about is the accent mark problem that I am getting from you on Blackboard. Some of you are typing with no accent marks whatsoever. You need to learn how to type those in on Blackboard because that is where you're taking the exams. The directions are on Blackboard. I've posted them and I've directed you towards them. If an accent mark is missing on the preterite, it's wrong. You've written a word either in the wrong tense or you've spelled it incorrectly because you forgot the accent mark. You can't do that at this point, not in 102. Those are mistakes that we should have ironed out in 101. So I hope that you take these things seriously because you have your first exam next week on Blackboard. That's the written. There's going to be a listening and the rest is writing. Writing means typing on Blackboard, and then we will do the oral exam on a partner chat on the Portales site. I will send out a schedule of times of availability that you will sign up for a time. You should allow 10 to 15 minutes and I'll give you more information about that oral. In the meantime, log on to Portales, read or listen to my feedback that I've given you and fix those mistakes so that we don't have any fossilization. That means you keep making the same mistake over and over and you think it's correct. We need that to stop. We cannot keep making the same mistakes. All right, study hard. Hasta pronto. Ciao.